Hello beautiful electric people, today I will show you how I ship my orders for my online store, and let's get into it. This is where I have all my shipping supplies, all of the thank you cards, where I write my handwritten note on it, but I also have like shipping bags, stuff like that. These are the thank you notes. They are size A6. They have the logo of my jewelry shop on it. Here you see a beautiful detail. I'm so happy about them. They are just new. I love the paper quality and everything. I do recommend investing in these just to give that little extra branding to your orders since they are ordering online. I also add a little card with it. It says the electric story and it basically describes the brand and what it all stands for. So let's start and get into the registered mail. These are the shipments that fit the mailbox. This is what I use. It is a bubble wrap envelope. It is just this craft paper color. It has bubble wrap on the inside, and as you can see, it has a strip to close. What I use is this scale. I think it's actually being used for in the kitchen, but I use it to weigh my packages, so I know how many post stamps I have to put on it. As you can see, this is 36 grams, so it needs probably 2 stamps. I use stamps because it is more cheap, and I ship all orders under 50 euros with post stamps, because otherwise with the tracking and stuff it can be to a minimum of 4 or 5 euros per shipment, and that is just way too expensive. So I take this white envelope and I put the A6 card in it. Usually, or actually with all orders, I write like a thank you on it with the name, make it more personal. Then here I have a little kind of dust bag for the jewelry. Normally I have jewelry boxes, but I ran out of them, so I have to put them in here. Then I put everything in the bubble wrap, put the address on the bubble wrap, and you're good to go. A very important note, make sure that they can't feel that there's jewelry inside. Then larger shipments, and with this I mean shipments that are in a box or shipments that don't fit the mailbox and they should actually be delivered by the mailman to the customer. First, I have to create all of my labels, and for larger shipments I use DHL because they are the cheapest here in the Netherlands, and I actually use DHL for international shipments, mostly to, for example, France, because they are just more cheap. And you have a track and trace code, which is very important if you're shipping outside of your country, because packages get lost very easily outside of the company you're living in, because it's making such a long of a travel. For these boxes I use this tissue paper. Since it is a cardboard box and you just want to make it more sophisticated, I use this red wine color. Before I used just white, and I even used black tissue paper. Whatever you can get your hands on and fit your brands. So I will show you how I ship all of these babies. First, you need labels. If you don't have a label printer but just a regular printer like me, then these labels are very, very good. This is just a A4 and they have 4 labels on it, and I'm gonna show you why they are so handy if you don't have a label printer. On your computer, you put the labels in these 4 boxes on an A4. I do this in Word or InDesign, whatever floats your boat, whatever is more easy for you, and then you just print them on the labels. Next thing you need are scissors, a pen for the thank you cards, and some tape. I just get all the boxes, fold them. This is how they look. It's very easy to fold them. They are also size A6. I put the tissue paper in it like this, and then the A6 cards and the little card that talks about the brand and the brand identity, whatever we stand for. Then you have the jewelry. I always make sure to put a little bit of bubble wrap inside of the jewelry box, so when the box is moving you can't hear what's in there, because I noticed that if you can hear what's in there, the packages get lost way more often. And since it is such a delicate item, really make sure that you can't hear what's in the box. Another tip: since my company name is Electric Jewelry, I always remove the jewelry on the package, like the word jewelry, so no one knows what is in there. Then I go ahead, fold them, put some tape on it and close it all manually. And here comes the label into play. It is just a big sticker which you put on the box, and it's so easy and so neat. And that's what I do for all the other packages. Last weekend we had this huge sale and I had 50 packages in only like 3 days. So this is actually still time consuming, which shipping always is. I figured out this is the most easiest thing when you are doing shipping yourself. Of course, you can also work together with e-fulfillment, of course, which costs a little bit of money, but if it is really too much for you, I recommend you finding a e-fulfillment service. Look at all these packages. This is actually not a lot in comparison to all the other ones, but I already brought them to the post office. So now I only have to drop them off at DHL and they get scanned and they are on their way to their customers. That is how I ship jewelry items. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful and that you got some good tips from it that you can use yourself. If you like videos on entrepreneurship and online businesses, then please hit the subscribe button, because I make videos on a regular basis on these topics and I would love to see you in the next video. If this video was helpful for you, hit the like button. It would help my channel a lot when it comes to growing, and I hope to see you in my next video. Have a good day, guys.